or putting it in their mind. This may be how I did it, but we can tweak it. We can customize
Yeah.
it to fit your journey because this is your journey. Your experience wasn't my experience, but there's one thing that we have in common, which is the common goal of being successful and being a better version of ourselves. So just sitting down and just gracing them, letting them know this is a safe place to just speak to me and answer those questions in an authentic form. So that's really how I start any type of session.
So talk to us about that. It being simple. You said it's very simple. That particular incident that
So
you had.
the simplicity in that conversation was that they needed to understand how to say the word no. Their
Yeah.
issues were basically coming from just being a yes person, just saying
Yeah.
yes to everything, and not really just keying in on their God given right to say no. No, I
Yeah.
don't want to. So that whole session, the only thing that we did was practice saying no. So we role played. We role played through a lot of that session, and I gave them scenarios that they had spoken to me about their life, and I played them back, and we talked about call and response. And if you don't want to do something, say no. If you can't do it in that moment, be verbal. Let them know I can't do this right now. Because at the end of the day, it's important for me to have that self love to know my capacity levels for that moment. And I learned
Yeah.
that through actually experiencing vertigo. And if you know anything about vertigo, when you have it, it has control over
Yeah.
you and just kind of grips you in that moment where you can't move. And I had vertigo really bad for a season in my life. And I was used to saying yes, and I had to learn to say no. So it strengthened my power with saying no, even to people who I truly love, like my mother and my children. So I was able
Yeah.
to practice that tool, and about 6 months later, I was teaching that tool. And so
Yeah.
just being able for her to open up and come from darkness to light with that little word of no, that simple word has literally changed her life to her being able to just practice and plan and line up her day to her capacity levels with the understanding that life happens.